the Pro League final. One penalty shot, the weight of 2 seasons settled onto Yamato Rei's shoulders. The ball soared wide. A collective gasp turned into a deafening roar of disappointment.
Kai Himura. His stats still eclipsing mine. 2 seasons stuck at number 2. Is this wall unbreakable? I've given everything. What else is left?
Reeling, Yamato stumbled through the stadium's underbelly. In his blurring vision, a crack of light split the concrete. The crack widened into an impossible doorway, revealing an ancient archive that defied time itself.
You've reached a dead end, Striker. But what if the path forward required walking backward?
Walking backward? What are you talking about?
I can erase every stat you've ever earned. Underneath them lies something the system buried.
Erase everything. That's madness. But what if there's truth hidden beneath the numbers? I accept. Erase the stats. I'd rather be 0 than trapped at second forever.
So be it. Let the false numbers perish and the true vessel emerge.
The archivist thrust the key forward. It passed through Yamato's armor like smoke into his heart. Painless cold surged through him. Each stat drained in a cascade of fading light.
My stats. Speed 0, power 0, endurance 0. Everything I built, gone.
A violent crack split his chest plate. Beneath it, a gentle white-blue glow pulsed for the first time.
What is this light? Is this what they were hiding?
The archive dissolved around him, and Yamato stumbled into the club's maintenance corridor. Down the hall, manager Hayate stood studying a tablet. His back turned, the 0 hadn't registered yet.
I'm outside the system now. No ranks, no recognition, but my body. It's humming with something untapped.
Yamato, your stat feed just flatlined. Every number dropped to 0. What did you do?
I erased them. Every stat. By my own choice.
Simultaneously, in the locker room, a staff member removed his nameplate. The screen above flashed, terminated.
Then you voided your contract. League rules are absolute. You are terminated, effective immediately.
Without a word, Yamato turned and walked toward the exit. His chest plate gave a faint, defiant glow. Behind him, his former teammates exchanged smug grins. They wouldn't look so pleased for long. The city streets stretched before him. No contract, no club, no registered existence. He broke into a sprint.
No stat window, no lag. My body is moving exactly as I will. This is what they were suppressing.
The system had been a cage. Without its bars, his body answered only to him.
If the League won't recognize me, I'll force the world to look some other way.
The next evening, drawn by the smack of a ball and coarse shouts, Yamato found a chain-link court behind a rail depot.
Street ball. No stat trackers here. They play for pride, not points. This might be my way back in.
He slid through the fence gap and asked to join. A burly player shrugged and tossed him a worn bib. Within minutes, the ball found his feet. The system's background tracker flickered to life, then shorted with a fizz. Yamato pushed forward, legs firing without lag. The sensor array on the court's post sparked and died. He shot. The ball phased through the keeper's form like a ghost, slamming into the net. The score overlay froze. Void goal. A kid in the crowd screamed that Yamato was faster than the system. A raw truth no stat board could measure. 2 volunteer officials rushed the pitch. The void era had triggered a cheat flag. They pointed at the exit gate.
They think I am hacking, but this is just me. Unlocked. The system can't record what it was designed to cap.
With forced apologies, they banned him. As the chain-link gate clanged shut, his chest glow pulsed with certainty. He wasn't slower, the system was blind. That night, a cold tablet light cut the alley. The woman holding it spoke like someone who knew the score.
You are the Void Striker. Erasing your stats caused spikes my sensors can't ignore.
She led him to a rooftop where the city hummed silenced. Her eyes never left the faint glow beneath his cracked armor.
Misaki Aoi. 3 years ago, I did exactly what you did. Reset to 0.
Her fingers traced the implant behind her ear, a scar the Federation carved into her skull.
They lobotomized me. Buried my true form before it could ever bloom.
She survived the same cage. But can I trust someone who tracked me down this coldly?
I'll be your manager. I know the League's blind spots. Together, we tear it open from the inside.
Why risk everything again? You are warning me, not recruiting me. What do you really want?
To remember who I was. Watching you play made me feel alive again. I want that back.
3 days later, Misaki's forged credentials slotted Yamato into the Southern Regional qualifiers under the alias Zero Ray. In his first match, Yamato struck a shot that crashed the stadium's stat sensors. The board froze on void goal once more. The opposing team stormed the referee, demanding a forfeit. The leather-bound rulebook was thrown open.
Section 12. Clause 4. Any goal that physically enters the net is valid unless proven interfered. Void status is a system error, not a player fault.
She's twisting their own regulations against them. She prepared for this fight long before we met.
After tense minutes, the officials reluctantly accepted the goal. Yamato advanced, but heated whispers followed them through the corridors. From the observation booth, a robed figure watched. Councilman Sarah's cracked halo flickered as he zoomed in on the anomaly.
A void striker operating under a dead alias. Run his profile against the suppressed database.
They're linking the void to the archive. If they find the archivist's records, Yamato won't just be banned, he'll be erased.
They're circling already. Misaki knew this would happen. We need to move faster than their investigation.
In his penthouse, Kai replayed the void goal on a wall-sized screen. The glass table beneath his fist had already cracked.
Yamato was beneath me. Now he moves like a ghost. Whatever cheat he found, I'll crush it.
Kai tracked him to a gritty street court. Yamato was training alone under the buzzing floodlight, almost waiting.
You think wiping your stats makes you worthy? I'll expose you in front of the whole league.
Then step up. Number 1, prove your stats aren't just numbers fed to a cage.
Kai lunged, but Yamato's body blurred, leaving a ghostly afterimage. Every strike cut only air.
He's fast, but the system's chains are on him too. He just doesn't know it yet.
A sharp feint sent Kai crashing onto the cracked concrete, his stat display belt sparking, then dying.
I'll never accept this. I'll sell my soul to see you broken.
Later, in a shadowed chamber, Councilman Sarah unrolled a glowing scroll before Kai. The offer was absolute. The night after Kai's pact, alley shadows thickened with robed enforcers. Sarah's cracked halo lit the dead end.
By order of the Federation, you are flagged for system corruption. Surrender the archive key, or be contained.
Misaki's metallic implant flared without warning. Old circuits dragged awake by the Federation's override signal.
It's activating. I feel the lobotomy protocols. Clawing back. Fight it, Yamato? Don't let them.
Observer. Aoi still serves her purpose. Your body remembers its leash. Stand down, boy.
She's not your observer anymore, and you don't get to cage us again.
The cracked core on his chest surged. A pulse of unmeasured energy rippled outward, frying drones and visors midair. Enforcers stumbled, blinded by static. Their containment restraints crackled uselessly against the damp concrete.
Run, Misaki. They can't track us if we burn their sensors.
They'll brand us fugitives. Every safe route will close. We've declared war without meaning to.
In a forgotten storage unit, exhaustion pulled Misaki under. Sleep offered no peace. The past clawed back. The dream rebuilt the sterile chamber. Straps on her wrists, the metallic taste of fear. A technician's cold fingers pressed the implant into her skull. Her scream shatters the memory. In the dim reality, the implant behind her ear flickered white-blue. A signal searching for its master, her tablet, lying inches from her hand, brightened. A secure Federation channel opened. The text glowed. Observer Aoi. Report current status. Directive pending. Across the city, In a chamber of hooded silhouettes, Councilman Sarah presented his report.
Her implant remains active. The subject's loyalty can be reestablished. We will reactivate the termination protocol when the time is right.
Yamato, stationed at the window, noticed nothing. His eyes tracked patrol drones, not the silent betrayal beside him. The tablet darkened, but a single tracking dot pulsed steady. The Federation knew exactly where they hid. By dawn, Yamato found an old access key buried in Misaki's tablet, a back door to the system's root layer. He jacked in, and the world peeled away. Code replaced concrete. It was a graveyard of statless data. Translucent cocoons lined the stream. Inside each, a suspended player's body, a sealed core pulsing weakly.
They're not retired. They're imprisoned, kept alive to feed the system's illusion of fairness.
Then the architecture revealed itself. A vast cage of stat bars, each bar a player's capped parameter. A prison made of numbers.
The stats, they were never a measure of strength. They were the bars of a cage built to contain us.
His core detonated with truth. The cracked plate burst aside, and a pillar of white-blue light ripped through the data cage.
So this is my true form. The system didn't hide it. It fearfully locked it away for a reason.
He jolted back into the real world, gasping. The warehouse felt small now, the fight enormous.
Misaki, wake up. I know what the system really is. We're not just escaping it. We're going to burn it down and free everyone.
He's not just fighting for himself anymore. This is bigger than both of us. Maybe I can still be part of something true.
That evening, under forged identities, they stepped into the regional final stadium. The roar of the crowd was a wall of sound. On the pitch, Yamato's core blazed through his torn armor. Every sprint left a ghostly after image the sensors couldn't capture.
They built this cage to make us predictable. Today, I'll tear it open in front of thousands.
The final pass came. Yamato wound back and struck. His boot met the ball with a thunderclap of unregistered force. The ball vanished into the net, then everything erupted. The stadium's stat network screamed and died in a chain of exploding screens. A blackout swallowed the lights. Then, the crowd's roar broke through, a raw human noise no system could measure. But through the smoke, crimson-robed enforcers flooded the field. Councilman Sarah's cracked halo cut the dark.
By order of the Federation, this victory is void. The fugitive striker will be contained.
They're terrified. A single goal made their whole system collapse. I'm not the threat the truth they're hiding is.
In the pandemonium, Yamato fought through a sea of enforcers, but the numbers were a trap. He caught a glimpse of Misaki, her arms wrenched behind her, being dragged into a hover transport.
Misaki. They used the chaos to isolate her. I need to follow, but there's too many. Every second she's further away.
By the time he broke free, the transport had vanished. Only her cracked tablet lay in the debris. He picked it up. The screen flickered to life with a single devastating message. Observer Aoi, final directive, activate implant and terminate Subject Y.
Terminate. Subject Y. That's me. She was supposed to kill me all along, but she never did. Even when her implant flared, she fought it. That wasn't fake. I'll find her. And when I do, we'll tear this order apart together.
He activated the tablet's tracking map. A pulsing dot revealed the Federation's deepest holding site. The holding site was a concrete fortress underground. Yamato crept through the conduit tunnels. The tablet's signal his only guide. A patrol of 3 enforcers crossed his path. His body moved like a ghost. Each guard dropped before a shout could form. The tablet chimed, the highest security cell. Through a thick glass wall, he saw her bound to a cold chair.
Misaki. I read the directive. I know what they made you. I came anyway.
You shouldn't have. My body isn't mine when they command it. Run.
The implant flared white. Her eyes went glassy, and her bound arm swung at him with mechanical force.
Get away. I can't stop it. Please, while I still have a fraction of myself.
Then her own hand grabbed the metal behind her ear. With a scream, she tore the implant out, wet and sparking.
I am not their observer anymore. I am yours. and I'll burn their order to ash.
Yamato scooped her up, and together they blew through the last sealed door into the rain-soaked night. 2 days later, Yamato stepped onto the first qualifier pitch. The Federation had stacked the defense with ringers, officials called phantom fouls. Sensors ignored his goals, yet the ball still found the net, system be damned.
They're trying to bury you in bureaucracy. But every goal you score makes their system look broken on live feeds.
By the 5th match, the Federation's control room was chaos. Administrators screamed as consoles melted under the anomaly's pressure. The semi-final qualifier was broadcast continent-wide. Yamato faced a defender enhanced with stolen true-form fragments. He didn't just beat him. His final shot cracked the broadcast itself. Every screen in the continent flickered to static. For 3 seconds, the public saw raw truth. A feed without stats, only a boy who moved like lightning and the word system corrupt.
They're watching now. The cage isn't invisible anymore. This is our stage.
That night, the league had no choice. Yamato Ray was advanced to the Pro League final. His opponent, Kai Himura.
They'll do anything to stop you now. The final won't be a game. It'll be an execution.
As they left the league offices, Councilman Sarah materialized from the shadow of a pillar, his cracked halo humming.
A final offer. Accept a Federation stat seal. Become our controlled champion, and both of you live. Refuse, and tonight's match will be your last breath.
I'd rather die free than wear your leash. The answer is no.
The Observer will be purged too. That's not a threat. It's a guarantee written into the same contract.
I tore out your chip. I'll tear up that contract too. My life is mine to give, and I give it to this fight.
Sarah's halo cracked further, sparks raining onto the marble. He stepped aside, a thin smile promising retribution.
They'll flood the stadium with their last resort. But Misaki's hand doesn't tremble. Neither will mine.
They passed the last checkpoint. Enforcers stood like statues, their orders unexpectedly silent.
Whatever trap is waiting, we'll spring it together. I didn't come this far to watch you fall.
No more cages. No more stats. Tonight, the whole world sees what we become.
The stadium lights shifted to a blood-red glow. Kai Himura stepped out, no longer a champion, but a twisted mirror of stolen power.
That's not Kai anymore. They hollowed him out and filled the gaps with borrowed fury.
No more numbers. Zero Ray. Let's see if your true form can survive my demolition.
Every swing is a puppet's tantrum. The strings lead somewhere else. I need to find the hand that holds them.
In the stands, Misaki's tablet flared with frantic scans. The control signal cut through the noise, a single thick thread.
The press box. The real controller isn't on the pitch. It's sitting above us, watching Kai like a toy soldier.
Yamato sidestepped another blow and saw Misaki standing in the crowd, her tablet raised like a beacon.
She found it. The source. I can't win this by playing their game. I have to stop the puppeteer. This isn't your fight, Kai. The enemy isn't on this pitch. I am ending the master, not the puppet.
Kai hesitated, a sliver of recognition cracking the dark fury. The crowd held its breath. Then Yamato turned away. Yamato walked past the frozen referee, past the screaming crowd, his core a silent white flame.
Stop! You can't just leave. Finish this. Zero Ray.
The crowd hushed into a confused murmur, then a tense silence. Cameras swiveled, broadcasting this defiance worldwide. In the stadium's underbelly, Misaki met him, tablet glowing. They exchanged no words, only a shared fierce nod.
The signal's source is the press box. He knows we're coming.
They climbed the private stairs. Enforcers froze at the sight of Yamato's fully exposed core, pulse hammering the walls. They burst through the final door. The press box stretched before them, a cathedral of screens and cold data. Overseer Vector rose from a throne of interwoven data streams. His mirror mask reflected them back, cold and absolute.
I watched you toy with my puppet. Finally, the anomaly itself presents itself.
The door sealed with a lock of data chains. The game outside froze. Here, the real match began.
This league was never a sport. It is a containment grid. Every stat you trusted was a bar to keep your true form suppressed. Every player who awakened met an observer. Misaki Aoi was yours. Her mission, terminate Subject Y.
Misaki stepped forward, the scar on her head stark. She didn't flinch.
He's telling the truth. I was sent to euthanize you. The Federation lobotomized me to keep me obedient, but watching you fight, I remembered who I was. I tore the implant out. I choose you, Yamato.
Then this cage has no hold on us. We'll burn it together.
Yamato's core detonated, a white-blue shockwave cracking the data chains. Misaki's tablet flared with a stolen override.
Defiance is expected, but no observer has ever survived this lesson.
The room erupted. Data tendrils lashed from every monitor, and the press box became a storm of light and screaming code.
Now, Misaki.
Misaki slammed her tablet into the floor. Lines of crimson virus code bled into every screen, overriding Vector's commands.
You think a rogue script can poison a god?
Yamato didn't answer with words. His core erupted in a sustained beam of white-blue fire. Punching through the data tendrils, the beam struck Vector's mirror mask. A hairline fracture appeared, spilling light into the void beneath.
The mask isn't armor. It's a seal. Break it, and the system loses its anchor.
The virus is past their firewalls. The entire stat database is eating itself.
Vector screamed. A digital shriek that warped the speakers. His halo fractured into a ring of white-blue light, then ignited. The explosion swallowed the press box. Yamato wrapped Misaki, shielding her as the god was erased from existence. When the light died, only static remained. Outside the window, the stadium's stat screens were shattering one by one. The press box monitors flickered to static. Outside, the first stadium screen shattered in a shower of sparks. The virus spread like wildfire. Across the stadium, every stat window shattered in a cascade of breaking glass. On the pitch, players gasped as the invisible chains broke. Faint cores bloomed in chests like trapped stars. Kai collapsed to his knees. The dark augmentation dissolved, leaving only a broken young man.
What was I fighting for?
The giant screen that formed the stadium roof retracted. Real stars poured in for the first time. Yamato watched from the shattered press box window. The cage is gone. They can see what they truly are. The crowd's confusion melted into awe. A roar rose, pure, unmeasured, human. Kai stared at his stat belt. The display now showed only a beating heart.
Just a heartbeat. No numbers, no lies.
Yamato turned to Misaki. This was never about the game. It was about freedom. Through the broken glass, Yamato and Misaki stepped onto the press box balcony. The crowd below lifted their faces.
The cage is broken. No more stats. No more lies. We played for numbers that were chains. Tonight, we reclaim the game.
The roar that answered needed no system to register. It was human.
This Federation built walls to hide your light. We watched them kill dreams. No more.
Players on the pitch embraced their cores. The field shimmered with colors no screen could contain.
A new league starts now. One where every heart counts. Where every player is free.
The biggest screen in the stadium flashed one word: free. Then it shattered too, leaving only stars. The crowd cheered not for a champion, but for the end of the lie.
They deserved the truth. So did we.
The new league would be built on trust, not code. But tonight, they celebrated the first honest match, months later. The roar of the stadium was a memory. Here, the only sound was laughter on a dirt pitch. Yamato's boots were worn but light. His core no longer blazed, it hummed quietly, content. A kid shouted for a pass, and the ball rolled through the dust. Misaki leaned on the fence, her violet eyes tracking the game. The implant scar was a pale line, healed.
This is what we fought for. A game with no cages.
You coming in, or just watching?
I like watching you. Remember who you are.
The children cheered as the ball rolled past a makeshift goal. No scoreboard tracked it. A handmade banner fluttered on the fence. Free league, no stat windows, no gods, just the game, and the people who loved it.